So in terms of the side body, we're going to work from the underarms all the way down, sides of the ribs, sides of the waist, and into the outer hips, outer thighs. So standing, hitchhiker thumbs, find your thumbs, and then let them dig into the underarms. Really comfortable. So the elbows are going to come down, the rest of the fingers relax. Now the thumbs are there to create support. So gently lift the underarms, but relax your shoulders. Now as you're steadying from here, you can even close your eyes, but feel your breath start to flow down into the sides of the rib cage, all the way down to the lower ribs, almost like you've got gills. So nice big inhales, feel that expansion out to the sides, and then long exhales, whole rib cage draws in and down. Now with that awareness, as you let the thumbs go, stretch the arms out and up overhead. Grab your right wrist with your left hand and just give it a gentle side stretch to the left. Feel all that length and space along your right side, stare at a point, and keeping the breath smooth, try hovering the right foot an inch up off the floor. You can flex it. Keep side stretching, foot comes down, try the left foot. Hover, keep breathing. And then with both feet on the floor, you're going to take the side stretch a tiny bit deeper. Contract the tummy to rock back to the center line and let the arms come down. Shake off anything you want to shake off. So feet are at about hip width, arms up and over. Same thing other side. Grab the left wrist, gentle side stretch to your right. Feel the breath flow all the way down, left side ribs, left waist. And then if you're up for it, try hovering the left foot an inch up off the floor. Keep stretching. Bring it down, maybe the other side, right foot an inch up off the floor. Keep breathing. With both feet on the floor, side stretch deeper, if that feels good for you today. And then rock back to the center, undo the grip, and again just roll out the shoulders, roll out the head and the neck. Stepping to the top of the mat, Tadasana, and then hands meet ahead of your heart. So one slow sun salutation. Next inhale, the arms reach out and up, so lift and open your sides. Exhale to fold forward and down. You want to hinge off the hips, so bend the knees if you need to. On that halfway up, pull the heart forward, fill your lungs, lower ribs forward. And then exhale, step back into plank for variation here. So we'll keep the breath steady, tip the feet to the right, tail in, tummy in. Heels come up and over to the left, keep breathing, tail in. As the heels come up, wait for the exhale and lower all the way down to your belly. And then keep breathing as you find cobra. So you're going to come up, elbows stay a little bent into the sides, palms flat. And then head to center, but slowly turn or twist the torso to the right, look over your right shoulder. And then back to center, start to twist the torso to the left, look back over your left shoulder. When you're centered facing front, lift your heart 1 more millimeter, tuck the toes and press up into downward facing dog. Now get your bearings here, spread the fingers, let the right leg stretch out and up. From down dog split, we'll bend into the right knee and just reach the leg up and over to the left. So the side stretch in there, and then we'll step through into lunge and drop the back knee. And then bring the torso up. Now, from here, I need you to really anchor the tail. So hands are there to guide, tail in, lower belly will lift up and in, and the hips just start to sink so you've got a foundation. Let the arm stretch up overhead, and just like half moon, grab the left wrist, give the arm a pull up and over to the right. Breathe all the way down those left side ribs. And then if you can continue to draw the tail in, gently press the back leg straight. Give the side stretch 1 more good reach. And then from the center, release the grip, stretch the left arm forward, right arm back, and float left hand to the floor under the left shoulder. The right arm's going to reach up to the sky, so think 12 o'clock. And as the whole rib cage revolves, can you feel like you're stacking the right shoulder directly over the left? Look down at a focal point and roll to the outer edge of the back foot. And then as the right foot turns so toes point to right, start to walk the right foot back. And then lift the right foot to bring the toes to the floor behind you, so make a kickstand and take right arm up and overhead to the diagonal. Flip it back over into plank and lower gently to your tummy. Smooth cobra, inhale, chest up, and then exhale, big push up, downward facing dog. So roll the shoulder blades down your back, neck is soft. Left leg's going to extend out and up, but get your bearings, balance. And as the left leg reaches up, Bend the knee, reach that leg up and over. Take a deep breath into your belly, fill her up, and then exhale to step through into a lunge. Now building in stages, so the back knee comes down, the torso comes up. You even can lift up out of the lunge ever so slightly, just to make sure we draw the tailbone in, get that lift from the lower belly. So hands are there to guide. And then as the hips begin to sink, arms reach up overhead. Grab the right wrist with your left hand and side stretch to your left. Breathe all the way down the right side ribs. If you're steady, try extending back leg towards straight, but we're still drawing the tail in. Side stretch, finish the exhale. Rock to the center line, undo the grip, stretch the right arm forward, left arm back. When you find that wind up, bring the right hand to the floor directly under your right shoulder, and then left arm's going straight up. So we want to reach up and away through left fingertips. Feel that lift off through the chest, and then as you're looking down, roll to the outer edge of the back foot, spin left foot so toes point to left, start to walk the left foot back, and then when you've caught the balance, lift the left leg, bring it behind you, toes to the floor, top arm overhead to diagonal, reach, and then flip it over back into plank. Deep breath in, exhale all the way down to your belly. Smooth cobra, inhale, chest rises, and then exhale, downward dog. And this is when you pedal the heels, shake out the legs, roll out head and neck. Right knee threads through for pigeon. So we're going to take this one in stages as well. The left knee's walking back. If you want to put support under that right hip, feel free. Start on the center line with a gentle bow, maybe to the elbows, and see how this feels for you. If you'd like variation, you're going to lift up just slightly and then roll over to actually sit on your right hip or right buttocks. The hands forms can walk over to support, and then you gently take your bow again. So sitting on the hip, you might get enough sensation here. But to intensify, tuck the back toes, press your back leg as straight as you can manage, still sinking the right hip. And then I like to make a pillow with my right forearm and stretch the left arm out ahead. You can actually crawl the left fingertips forward so they're reaching forward, but the left heel pushes back, and then right hip heavy. Try one more full breath. And then start to walk it in. Bring it all the way back up into downward dog, pedal the heels. And then left knee threads through on the diagonal. Find pigeon, right knee can walk back, or maybe walk forward to take some pressure off. Again, you can support under that left hip with a block or blanket if you need. So we start on the center line, see how this feels. And then variation, if you're up for it, is to just gently roll over to sit on the left hip. Hands, arms can walk over to support. Try being heavy on the fold from there. To intensify, tuck the back toes and try to push the back leg straight while still sitting or sinking into the left hip. If you like, make a pillow with the left forearm and let the right arm extend out ahead. Crawl the right fingertips forward as the right heel pushes back, and then don't forget to breathe. One more big one. And then you're crawling all the way back up and through, so downward dog. Pedal the heels, and then come down onto your knees. So setting up from here, I call this puppy pose because it's sort of halfway between child's pose and downward dog, but toes tuck, hips stay over the knees, you're stacking. Start to sway the hips up and back like downward dog, and then as the hands, arms crawl out ahead, the torso takes a bow, forehead to the floor. Now as the hips are lifting up and back, the underarms, chest sink down towards the floor. Can you breathe down into the side ribs from here? And then maintaining that space as you just float down onto your belly, palm on top of palm. Bend your legs and let them rock side to side. And give yourself a few moments here. Let your breath explore all the space you've just created. Yes, down the side ribs, but also feel the wrap around as you breathe into the low back, mid back, upper back. The legs can keep rocking. Beautiful restorative twist for the lower back. I love the massage on my belly. And as you rest here, face soft and jaw relaxed, take your time. Feet come down eventually. Let all the movement stem from your breath, like your whole body's getting bigger with each inhale, and then softening, relaxing, releasing with each exhale. Well done. Namaste.